Right now I'm going to do a stump that's kind of in an odd position. Pulled a bunch of this stuff here as ground cover. I think it's called like Binka or something like that, I forgot. But there's another ground cover that I can't just pull off because I'm allergic to this stuff and it's all over the tree. I had to go back to my truck and get some gloves. That is poison ivy. I would rather handle a poisonous snake bare-handed than poison ivy, because I can always turn the snake loose and the danger's gone. The poison ivy, on the other hand, is going to get me. I'm going to set the camera back up and then I'm going to start pulling this stuff off of here. But look at the way this tree is. The guy that cut these trees down, I did some stumps over here for him. I'm going to do this one. But I'm not going to sit here and grind on this stump. I brought my big bad boy over here. It's a 42-inch Husqvarna 395. It's a nice 7-horse motor. It's a heavy saw. It's not something you climb trees with for sure. I'm going to cut this thing off on the bottom after I pull that poison ivy off of it. I'm going to cut it about maybe 6 inches off the ground. We'll just cut it clean across like that. Get it off of there. Kind of odd that tree should be growing out sideways like that, but what it's doing. I think I got enough of this ground stuff out of the way. I got a nasty cut on my leg one time when I was cutting a tree down, and I didn't plan ahead good enough. I was walking through stuff. It was thicker than this. And the saw got stuck in the tree, and while I was working it a little bit, it came out, but then I tripped because my feet were all tangled up in this stuff, and I hit my leg with that saw. It cost me about $2,000. So anybody that uses chainsaws kind of regularly is going to have their stories. Well, I'm going to go on ahead and cut this. Haven't started this saw up yet this year. I suppose leave the camera on. Just want to make sure I got room to jump out of the way if something happens. Of course, this tree's already down, so let's see if this big saw started up for me. It's only got half a tank of gas. That's all I had that was mixed. Chunk of concrete here. It's pretty well stuck in there. Okay, put my foot in there, hold the blade off the ground. Blade's brake is on. This seems a bit tight. Get it running and find out. This has a decompression button over here where my thumb is. My smaller saws have it on this side. Turn the thing on, pull the choke out, give it a couple of hits. Put the choke back in halfway, do it again. Now I gotta go get the stump grinder. The controls on this thing are, I don't know if I'm getting it in the camera or not because these are glasses, camera glasses, but anyway, this button right here is left, right on the boom, or whatever you call that out there. This one here is in and out with the thing like that, and then this one over here on this thumb is up and down. So it's in and out with the cutting wheel, left and right, and up and down. Now I gotta do the same thing to this one. This one's gonna be a little tricky. Got a piece of pipe grown into it. The top of the pipe. Broke it off of the Bobcat, I think. I don't remember. I might have done that. So, thought he was going to have all these moved out of my way. Guess he thought I was going to do it with the Bobcat. Well, to catch my breath here, I just moved a couple tons of wood. Let's see. This is the one that's got the pipe growing through it. I think what I'm going to do is cut this leg off of it right here, just cut straight down over this way. Well, I cut over this way first and then straight down. Kick that off from there. It's the only one like that I have, really. If I have a 20-inch saw handy, I'd do that first, but you gotta walk back to my house to get it. I'll just do that with the big saw. might be in the ground. I may have to put the bobcat on it anyway. That doggone thing is in the ground. I don't want to get the stump grinder off. I think I can manipulate the stump grinder in such a way that I can get in there and push that over. I'm going to try it. Some logs roll over onto my saw. I had to move the saw. Not sure which angle to come in here and do this. Well, you don't need to watch me grind another stump.